Okay, I think I'm streaming for real this time. So, ladies and gentlemen, femboys and girl bosses, it is time for Season 2 of Sunshine Hacking. Woo. Awesome. So,
what an intro.
Yeah, there you go. I thought of that on the spot. So yeah, I got some shit I'm gonna fix from tempo, or rhythm, whichever one I'm usually calling rhythm, because he's just had his username as rhythm for too long, and now I remember that one. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that up, and then if I get that done, I'm gonna work on my own stuff. Also, we got Josh in the call. So,
yeah,
he exists.
I do exist.
He does things.
I am doing a thing.
Okay, so I also want to show off everything that's been going on since the last time I did a stream, which would be way too much because it's been like a bunch of months.
This thing's already pissing me off.
But I should at least show off the level that we're going to be working on real quick. Okay. Oh, yeah, thank you, controller, for not working. Perfect. I think it was Pianta EX1? No, it was Pianta EXO. Okay, no,
you know what I
that's
don't understand?
Weird. What don't you understand?
Why Kyler did the heart emoji to talking about pine cones.
Why wouldn't I like it. I'll defend it. I think those two emojis work really good together. Ah. Why, yes, I do indeed see the problem. Also, I want to play the secret course now, so I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Dolphin.
I was watching this really funny series of videos where it's just like this one web Arthur game. And it's like one of the Arthur characters is like asking a sort of question that's meant to be like a predicament that you're supposed to like select the correct answer to. And then like the answers are from other Arthur characters and you select from one of them. And these people are making like videos off of it where they were editing the dialogue of these characters and sometimes the images of the characters too. And so you get Arthur who's like, I think I'm big enough to take a bath on my own now, but my mom keeps insisting she gets in the bath with me. What am I supposed to do? And then you get like a Francine who's just like, I can't remember exactly what it's like, but Francine's just like, oh, you know, you like you have your own right to your personal space. You need to be more firm and insisting with your mom that you get to take the bath on your own. And then Muffy's like, aw, she loves you so much, you need to stop being such a baby. And then there's Binky who says, I could take the bath for you. And then
I like that.
It does it again, and Arthur's like, Binky slept with my mom last night, and now my dad's angry, and I feel uncomfortable. What am I supposed to do? And then Francine's like, you know, it's wrong that Binky slept with your mom. You need to, like, arrange a serious discussion with your parents. And then
oh no, that makes sense. Sorry,
and
keep
then
on
Muffy,
going. Wait, Josh, didn't you do something with the skybox to make it so, like, things always render in front of it, or something like that?
No, I just extended the draw distance. But...
Alright. Cool, because I just noticed... I noticed some things...
The sky already renders behind everything. It's just the draw distance pulls things out when they get too far away.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright. I thought it was a skybox for a bit.
No, it's just an illusion. But anyways, and then Muffy's all like, Binky has every right to sleep with your mom. You need to get over it because you're being too controlling. And then, I forgot, and that, like, in these videos, there's also, like, a tip that's given to the user to help them pick the right choice, and they edit that, too. So, like, the first tip, whenever it was, like, in the bath thing, it was just, like, you're not gonna like the answer. Then the second tip for this one is just, like, yeah, it's, because, you know, the dad's angry and Arthur's mom is sleeping with Binky. So Binky, being the third optional answer, says, nobody said you couldn't sleep with her, too. And then the tip is Arthur's dad complaining about Binky sleeping with Arthur's mom. And then the last one, honestly, I should just show you the videos.
Yeah.
Here, I'll stream my screen where you can hear the audio.
Well, I'll have to put it on my stream, so we'll screenception it for a minute. Hold up. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, does Discord pop-out work? Oh, wow, it worked this time. Insane. Expecting Discord to program for shit? No way. Alright, let me drag that down. Alright, show us the Arthur.
It's ready?
Yeah, it's good.
Like
it's
ready?
good. It's good enough, at least. Okay.
The voices are great.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Here's a tip. The answer may not be obvious at first.
Everyone has a right to privacy. Try being more stern with your mother about your refusal. Parents know best. You should do as you're told at all times.
I'll take your place.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so great.
It's making my dad mad and uncomfortable. So what should I do?
The tip. I am so fucking wrong.
Everyone has a right to speaking with your mother. I'm sorry that it makes you uncomfortable. This sounds like an issue that you should arrange a serious discussion with your mother about.
Nobody said you can't do this, Arthur.
The voice. It's just like...
This is
Just, nobody said you couldn't sleep with us, Arthur.
yeah, that's something.
Conversation. It looks like Binky is my dad now. I don't understand. I feel confused and upset. What should I do?
You should go to bed.
That's why I feel like you're trouble, so I'm out of the vibe. It's okay, Arthur. Binky is my father, too.
I like how they're giving up.
And then there's two more of these.
No. I got a fraudulent purchase, 20 GameCubes. Definitely fraudulent.
It's just a joke.
Have to get out of here, Buster.
Here we go.
Pinky! A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Pinky? Don't worry. There is no problem.
Oh no.
What have you done? That's great, Pinky. I'm glad. Oh, hi, Pinky. How did you get here?
Alright.
And then the last one.
You'd be surprised as how powerful knowledge is. Take a trip to the library and tell me what you can find.
You should mind your own business, Brain. You'll live longer that way.
Nothing. Oh no, he's fading in. Yes.
I'll make sure her teacher knows this. Oh, Brain. It's not too late for us. This is the beginning. He does this.
You're making a mistake, Brain. A big mistake.
The voice gets me every time.
Oh. Please ignore the alarm going off in the background. That's my roommate.
Don't be sad, Brain. This is how it's supposed to be.
I just realized I had the volume pretty low.
Considering that one was made 3 days ago, that definitely means they're
Also,
making more of these.
also a high cannonball.
My favorite one though is still just that first one. Just the way the first dialogue you
Yeah,
get
the
is
first video was definitely
My
the
mom
best
insists on
one.
getting
just, I think I'm old enough to bathe on my own now, but my mom insists on getting in the tub with me every time. It makes me feel uncomfortable. What should I do? And then you get Binky later. Just a face.
You see, I think it would do a lot more for me if I watched that show as a kid, but I do like the first one. The first one was pretty funny.
The just this face though, it's so disturbing. And then you just get Binky just
Okay, so Rhythm just
Wait, so
duplicated the first part of the
Just-
camera.
Nobody said you can't join us, Arthur.
Oh, Josh. I don't know if you ever wanted to. I think I mentioned this a couple times before, but I think it must be on your back burner somewhere. But a feature to like add to Eclipse, just controls wise, to make things better for players and stuff. Cause like the only way to backflip is to like spray, angle yourself, and then hit A, which is just kind of annoying. When you could just do the backflip mapped to like the long jump button in A, while like not moving. I mentioned it a couple times before, but
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. I think I remember you mentioning that to me before. I just haven't gotten around to it.
yeah, I figured. I just wanted to remind you.
Why is Pinky suggesting that to further?
All right, enough dawdling around in the level. I gotta actually fix stuff. So let's see what nonsense Rhythm's got himself up to here. Oh, I should probably put back on the background music. Alright, so when I hit run demo, it goes to the first one. Okay, yeah, never mind. Rhythm was kind of right. It does just kind of glitch out.
What does?
His camera data. It repeats the first node of the camera data twice for some reason.
Can I see the camera data?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm streaming my screen on Twitch.
Oh.
Nerd.
Well, on Twitch.
Nerd.
I see how it is. Hold on.
Dang. I would stream it to Discord, but I'm not sure that's the best for the Wi-Fi situation right now.
Yeah.
So, tell me when you got it open.
Yeah, I'm watching now.
Alright. So I go to, where is it? Camera. And I run the demo he made for it. And it goes to this point right here, pretty much. And then it changes the camera angle a little bit. But it repeats that first camera angle 2 times when you play it in-game. For some reason. Yeah, but just the first camera angle.
Could I see the actual camera data though? Not just
It's the red and blue lines in the sky everywhere, so... The first point is like
But are you
here,
able to
looking
look at
there. And then
Are you able
second
to look
point is
at
like
it
here, looking
in
there.
the bin editor that will be on just those lines?
Oh yeah, I should hold up tools, make demo, and then file load. Okay, so the first. Oh wait, you're right. It might just be like a point thing. All right, so the first one is like somewhere. Honestly, the camera editor is kind of trash. It doesn't even like highlight the little node when you click it.
Everything about bin editor.
It really is, dude. I can't wait for the new bin editor. And then there's this one at 60. It's hard to know whether he did just mess it up or not, but I mean, you know, I trust him, mostly because I told him, bro, just watch my tutorial and it'll work, and then he did that, and then it still didn't work. Anyways, I should probably figure this out somehow. I don't know.
Nobody said you couldn't fix it, Wade.
Either that, or I just make my own camera data, and
You could do that too, and then whenever it just works,
Yeah.
we'll all still not know what happened, but we'll just not care.
yeah, exactly. And I can just
The best way to handle it.
then I can just blame it on Rhythm.
The best way, it's just the best way to handle it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Ooh, wait, what's this black? Why does it look black? Dang. It just looks weird. I'm glad you're actually working on fixing all the rendering things in Junior's Toolbox as well. Because it's very funky just seeing these guys just like they're solid colors and black.
Yep. And by me, you mean absolutely, definitely not me. because
I
that's
mean,
all
you're
we done
right.
by
You're
Gamma.
right. But, yeah. Alright. First step to fixing rhythm stuff is just to take my stuff and put it in his. Because I do stuff cool and better. Ha. I can say that because he's not in the voice chat.
And you could also, say it in that without context, and it would be something completely different.
I don't understand.
Well, because you said you're gonna take your stuff and you're gonna put it in his.
I was thinking of the other part where I said I was better. Let's see. Serena. Yeah, that should be fine to take a camera from. Oh, you know what else would be a neat feature for the camera editor for yours? Because you know how, like, with our current camera editor, you can only make, like, jittery paths unless you want to take, like, a billion hours and do trigonometry? What if you did, like, spline cameras, since you're able to make the unused spline stuff for Rails work?
I'm just confused where trigonometry is coming into play with those cameras.
Yeah, because, like... whatever. Like, I'm saying is, like, if you want, like, a smooth curve on the intro camera, rather than having it be, like, jittery and looking at different points and stuff, it'd be neat if you could have, like, a button that, like, smooths out the path between 2 points in the camera.
In other words, what you're saying is something a lot like the rail editor's ability to split up a rail using, like, the algorithm into a more curved...
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Except with camera. But anyways.
I just remembered my mom called me, so I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Watch him not be back for another, like, hour. Yo, floating sign. You know, just in case, let's tuck this guy into sleep. Right inside the platform. Tuck him into bed. There we go. No one will ever notice. Except if they clip the camera inside. Okay, so yeah, the camera data is definitely mine now. Alright, so I have Lord knows how many frames. You know what would be interesting is just have the camera here in the middle, and then yeah, that would work. I think. Yeah, maybe I would do it from here. Nah, I like it from the middle better. It definitely works. Let's go with increments of 50. I think that'd be fine. $50, $100, $150, $200, $250, $300, 50. And then I already have one of 419, so that'd be fine. Okay. Okay, so we have how many animation frames? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, okay. Alright. Handy dandy coin. Where's our handy dandy? Oh no, wait, there are 8 coins in the stage. And we could do the 9th one on the thing. Wow, he's back already. That's quicker than usual.
And dark being silent crept at me. Wow! Hello. I'm back.
Hi, back. My name's Wade.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Original joke.
An original joke?
Yeah, very, very creative. I definitely made that one up. Definitely didn't find it on the internet.
I had to cut out those leaf, like the leaf texture that Kyler used.
From the tree? The pine tree?
Yeah.
So what did you take it from? Because it turned out pretty nice.
Well, here, I'll just show you. I have my screen streaming, so...
Yeah.
I went on Google, because Google's your friend, and I did pine tree leaves.
Oh, dang.
And I found this.
Nice.
And
That's a pretty crisp image.
So I was like,
yeah,
yes,
knock
let's
out
grab
the
this.
knock out the white background, and then it'd be fine, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of, kind of, almost. You'll see why in a moment. So this is the only image that Kyler liked for some reason. He was like being so picky about it.
Oh,
Like,
honestly,
annoyingly
our little
picky.
Luigi graphic kind of looks okay, but kind of like I see the Mario vibes within it. Looking at your recent documents, like it's good enough, but it's noticeable that it's just a different version of the Mario one.
Well,
It's the
if
way
you
I
wanna
feel.
do better, go ahead. And
I mean,
try.
I don't think I could do better, but I was just thinking it.
Then shut the fuck. Anyway, so I kind of just took the image like this, and then I was gonna do a nice white cutout, you know, but then I realized that there's kind of like garbage in the image.
Bro, it's so easy to get rid of that. Ugh. I could have done that.
Yeah, but you would have to manually select it. So, like, what I had done was I created a copy of the layer, and then I did a threshold filter on it. Which this will
nice,
probably lag
nice.
like crazy. Gotta wait a minute. Gotta wait just a minute.
It does it in like chunks.
Yeah, it likes to do a cool thing called lagging and dying.
Yeah.
So I do that threshold, which it looks like it's gonna actually appear now. You can see it gets it all nice like this. Then what I do is I actually just go and literally paint back over the parts that the threshold kind of missed out on.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
that's a
this
decently fancy process. I definitely think it would have just been more fruitful to just knock out the white. But it would be a lot of clicking, you're right. You know what we'll do? You know what we'll do? We'll have a... Yo, that works. Josh Cam. Josh Cam.
Which I'm not going to be picky about it because I don't want to waste all my time on this. But basically, you paint it out a lot like this. And then, whenever you finish, in this case, take your magic selection, you go select the black areas. And then what you do is you take your selection, you invert it, and then you can actually just go back to this background here.
Okay, so that's 0.1,
And-
0.2,
and do your erasing.
0.3.
Although I realized that the
Fourth
selection is off because this background is off. And I know why it is too.
3,
That's just annoying.
4.
Oh,
Awesome.
hold on.
Fourth one.
Yeah. That's very fun. I love this so much.
You know what's another annoying thing about the camera editor that you could fix? Is how it doesn't update the actual visuals of the camera lines until you hit save.
I say. There we are. And then, whenever you invert your selection, you can also, as you can see, the borders are a bit wonky. Pretty much just shrink that selection down by like 1. We'll do 2, or not shrink, grow. I did the exact same thing last time. There we are. And then from there, it's just erasing it.
Nice.
Yeah. That was way too many.
Oh, I should also probably
failures.
show the pine tree on stream. So let me go pick that picture up.
Basically, I did that, except better. You can see there's a lot of flaws in this one, but I did the other one better. And then I just took the image, and I just resized it down. Although I do remember, I had to paste it as like a new layer because Credo was being a piece of shit for some reason.
It's a very happy looking pine tree, gotta say.
So I had to actually get a new layer like that and then resize the image down to 128 by 128.
The standard.
And then I got this pretty much. And then from there I went to filter, adjust, and I did color adjustment curves. and I kind of tried to even out the lighting a bit, take down the green and the highlights some, and then I went to alpha and I trimmed
Yo,
down the very
what's up,
bottom
Corbin?
stuff. I went to alpha and I just
I
trimmed
told you
down.
I finally did the Twitch streaming again, so I'm here doing it now.
I went to alpha pretty much and just trimmed down all the things that are mostly transparent, and then brought up the like opaqueness
Mhm.
of less transparent pixels to make it not so blended like this.
Bro, you got to watch
Then I
the
went to
Batman in the flesh? Dude, did you get his autograph?
And then, lastly, I brought the saturation up a lot because Super Sunshine textures are saturated. I brought the lightness down a decent bit because that other picture is just unreasonably bright for no reason. And that's pretty much how I make the texture.
Nice. Yeah, I would have just selected all the little white spots and then deleted them.
Yeah, but there's a lot of white spots.
I think that worked pretty well. That camera looks pretty nice. Now watch it also fuck up just like Rhythms did. But, in theory, it won't, because I'm cool. Therefore it
Precisely.
won't.
Chad thought process created by a Chad person.
Serena... Oh, by the way, Corvin, if you want to jump in VC, you're totally allowed to. No, it's not Serena, it's Monty.
But just know that if you do, there's a very slim chance that I might rename your user.
Yeah. I'm positivity weight on there, so, you know, it happens.
Sometimes the risks just outweigh the benefits.
Okay. So let's go to Pianta EX. Alright, hopefully that fixed the camera. No, it didn't. I don't think. It still had a weird jitter. Oh, and it didn't even go to the final point. That's really strange. Okay, so you saw how I did it in the bin editor, right? Or should I show you it?
Well, no, I can imagine how you did it.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna go. Let's just see. Pianta Village. It'll still do the weird jitter thing on the first point. It's very funky. You see that?
Well, hold on, because remember,
Yeah,
I'm delayed.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't the first point twice, though.
Oh, well, I guess the other one it looked like it was. I don't really know. Well, either way, I didn't make that point, so it shouldn't be doing that.
No, I think there's just a programming error in the bin editor.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. But then how does it work perfectly fine for, like, every other stage?
I don't know.
Alright, well...
You just act like I know everything.
I mean, you're kind of the guy who knows everything, though. You're kind of the god of SMS. We must worship you to figure out the knowledge of this game. Yes, please turn to first Josh 1:16. Thou shalt not commission Josh for a randomizer.
Honestly, though, I could probably make the randomizer really quickly once I finish investigating object stuff.
You kind of always say that, though. I'd be fine with it, but, like...
Well, I'm closer than I was yesterday.
True. And I mean, hey, if you're figuring out the object stuff, then, you know, it works for randomizer, you know? Got the knowledge. Alright, well, since the camera is unfixable, I guess I'll just go with what Rhythm had, because his looked a lot nicer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go message him real quick and let him know.
No, I didn't. Madeline did.
So guess what?
What?
Remember how I told you that I'm here? Because I work the register basically every day.
Just get to the point.
I exonerated of all of my not really actually existing yet charges because apparently there were some cameras. They figured out who was doing it, and it was in fact somebody stealing money from the store. So the police were like at the place earlier. I didn't get to talk to them, but I saw them. And so
Who got fired, quit, died?
oh well, like nobody that you don't know or care about.
I know, but, like, is it a name I would recognize from all the times you've
No.
bitched about the store?
No.
Okay.
Is anybody I care about? No. Continues to eat chips.
On a different note, somebody that you probably may recognize from the times that you left the store, she actually got her job back, so now she's working there again. But it's good because she's a hard worker. Like she actually legitimately works hard. So. Wait, I promise I'll be in there in a minute.
Okie doke.
I just have jeans just sitting on my bed, kind of half folded.
That's kind of funky. Huh.
Do you know where the camera data is stored at?
Oh, easily. It's in the
Making
The
a
camera data is stored in
or
the
for, like,
camera
the actual
folder.
file that has the camera data inside
actual
it.
the
file
camera is in
folder.
the camera folder. Yeah.
Didn't Wade show it in his tutorial?
It's right
It's
here.
like,
Map
yeah, it's
folder,
camera.
map folder, camera folder.
Camera right there.
Yep.
Cool. Give me
Wow.
that file that's messing up.
No, go into it.
Oh yeah.
Give.
We
into
should
the
do
folder.
Rhythm's original file though, since that one was way better.
Yeah, that's what I was
Right
saying.
Yeah.
Tyler, you are so pushy.
Well, because you ask me where's the camera data, and I go to show you, it's like, never mind, I don't need you, and I'm just like,
Because not only did I already figure out where it was at, because the folder is literally called camera and y'all were just telling me it's in there. But secondly, because Wade was trying to say something and you were talking over him.
No, I was just trying to say it was the camera folder as well, so it's good.
Anyways, I need Kyler's BCK and I'll compare it.
So are you just gonna like edit it yourself, just manually?
Maybe.
Yeah, because that sounds like the reasonable option if the camera editor just sucks ass. Oh yeah, so that's what I was doing. Normal block. Map objects. Normal block. Where is it? Cool.
Hi.
Yo! How's it going, Spider?
Let's go.
Mood.
Oh, I forgot I like having 2 of those.
Frozen noses are my life right now.
Okay, let's get a good view of that. No mip-mapping issues I see here. Funny, funny.
Can you guess what that crinkle is, Leaf?
No.
My guess is bag of chips. Curses. You would do that.
It's a bag of Skittles.
Ah, Skittles. It was close. It was close.
I love how I walk in, and I'm just like, we need to get our doorbell fixed, and no context, I just say, bag of Skittles.
It's a bag of Skittles.
I'm so sad, Josh. The Canton Walmart hasn't had those really delicious wavy hickory barbecue potato chips. So chances are I'll probably.
Yeah, the Canton Walmart's been getting like completely remodeled. And so I wasn't talking to you.
Image levels 2?
Because of course he would know. It's stupid. But anyways, yeah, the Canton Walmart's been getting entirely remodeled. They're redoing the floors and a lot of the layout stuff. So everything's kind of everywhere there right now. And as a part of that, like the chips aisle has been entirely stored in just like baskets, like the Walmart carts. I mean.
So like, how big is your town? Because it's like Texas, so.
I mean, everything is bigger in Texas.
Where do you live at, Wade?
I live like pretty close to Philly. But
Okay, well, let me see real quick.
that's like the nearest big city, but like it's pretty decent over here.
Yeah, so...
Like it's only like a block away to get to like any store from my house. And then at least for my dorm room, it's like maybe like a short drive.
So you're like in the city, you're still in the city area though, right?
Like suburbs, but it's pretty close to Philly.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm just trying to find like a kind
Comparable
of smaller,
place?
slightly-
Yeah, because I've
yeah,
always
the
heard
comparative
that there's
place
like certain parts of Texas that is just like middle of nowhere.
Yeah. If you ever look at a map of Texas and you look at the Dallas-Fort Worth area and then San Antonio and Houston, you see how they make a triangle? And then, you know, then there's the interstate highways that go between them that also make a triangle. Pretty much anywhere around there is going to be mostly populated. And then anywhere that's just a little bit west or a little bit east is also going to be populated. Canton is a little bit east of that. But I mean, the size of Canton population-wise, it's like 20-something thousand people, so like smaller than the suburbs around Philly.
Cool. Yeah, because you're saying like remodeling
Like,
of.
if you go
Never
to
mind.
Canton itself, like there's some fast food restaurants and gas stations and shit off of like the interstate highway, and then like actually in town itself, there's like a few little cute downtown stores, and then it's just country roads with spaced out homes, and like I don't even think there's suburban neighborhoods around there. There might be one or two.
Okay, so you guys are like more middle of nowhere type of deal.
Yeah.
Yes, my mom is obsessed with it, and so is my dad. So that's where they always try to find houses
Damn.
at.
They don't like being in the city, and I don't blame them.
Yeah. I mean, cities are interesting though. I kind of would I would live in one. I'm not sure how long I'd last though. But I like it.
I would
like
live
it
in
in
a
the suburbs.
city.
It's populated
I would
enough
live in a
and also
city-
not populated enough at the same time, you know?
I would live in a city only if it was like actually pretty nice. And it wasn't like some sort of California shit. Otherwise, I would be entirely content living in like suburbs where it's still like there's people around.
Yeah, it's very
but
nice.
But it's
I
not.
mean, I've lived in
but
like
and like you still have.
I've lived in like suburb type environments my whole life, so.
I would love to live in suburbs because it's still pretty quick access to city environments when you need to, but it's also not just like entirely crowded
Yeah.
space. Hey Lee,
What?
I showed Wade these Arthur videos. It's like memes, and I want to show you them. I have a feeling you may have already seen them just because it's how you are. But there's no point in not trying to show you them. So let me pull them up for you real quick. It's just great.
Hey, if you want to take a look, Wade, and VIP no mic, I drew a scribble of where pretty much 90% of Texas population is at.
Okay.
It is, and you're gonna want to watch
Nice. Hold up.
because these are great. Anyways, I'm switching my.
Ah.
I will post
Ooh.
the,
Ah.
yeah, pretty much 90% of Texas population is there where I
Nice.
scribbled.
I'm judging by the hearts. I guess you're up near that area then.
Most of the hearts are my friends' houses, my grandmother and grandfather's house, and then the heart that's off to the right is where Kyler and Josh live. The blue dot is me.
Nice.
But yeah, everywhere that's inside the blue is where most of the people live. You'll see there's a couple towns like Amarillo, Lubbock, Abilene, Midland, Odessa. Like all of those towns together aren't even the population of Philly,
Dang.
but they still show up on the map. But yeah, they're all
Yeah,
tiny.
and then I guess the rest of Texas is just like no man's land, or. I don't know anything about Texas.
I barely know about Texas as well. Leaf's just kind of a Chad.
Yeah.
But I just switched my source. I think. I can't remember now, honestly. I'm gonna make sure I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, so anyways, Leaf, if you're watching.
I'm not because I'm playing a game.
Okay, well let me know when you are.
Okay, so that is Rhythm's stuff sorted out. So now we play Mario Kart for reasons. Very important reasons. Very
Good job,
important
Tyler.
reasons.
Hey, Leaf.
What?
Tomorrow, at around this time, because Japan, F-Zero X will probably be on the Nintendo 64 online, so we could play it together before you go to bed.
Well, then message me on Discord and ask me.
many frozen roses.
Wade, what you doing?
I am loading into the third race in Rainbow Cup so I can reference it for the 3D models I gotta model.
How goes Secret of the Shed?
I fixed everything I could fix. The camera's just kind of fucked, and we have no clue why. So, but I did fix the mip mapping and I sent the BMD to you.
Of course, Wade is still using Dolphin 4.0.
This is freaking okay, Josh. Hold up, 1 minute. I must shame you. I must shame you. This is a branch of Dolphin that plays the arcade cabinet, so it's only ever been built for Dolphin 4.0. I have an excuse. And it's a good, valid one this time.
Why is that not just a thing in regular
I don't know, actually. It would be neat if they had the arcade cabinets supported in mainline branch, but nah. There's like a branch specifically for the arcade cabinets. So, it's kind of lame, but yeah. Dude, you remember, I don't know if you care about this, but I'm a big fan of emulation and stuff. And back in the day when they first ported Citra to Android, it was actually a fork of Dolphin.
You cut
Oh,
off.
did I? Well, back when they were like porting back so true. No, but like back when they were porting Citra the 3DS emulator to Android, the dude who made like the initial port kind of like just used the just made a fork of Dolphin that played 3DS games. I was like, that's pretty funny. Honestly though, 3DS is such a perfect fit on mobile phones. Especially that I have the folding phone, so it's just perfect.
You know, my mom just randomly told me today, she was so giddy and happy. She just goes, like in the middle of the conversation, she's just like, my Facebook page or something like that got monetized. And now people can like send me stars and stuff, and it's so cool. And I'm just like, okay,
dude, that sounds
Mom.
like boomer YouTube. Yo, my Facebook got monetized. I mean, good for her, but
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't even know Facebook could get
I didn't
monetized.
either, but I guess it makes sense.
You gotta love that sexy Double Dash inspired font and UI.
Yeah. Oh, everything about this screams Double Dash. They even use a couple of sound effects from Double Dash. They made
A new round
Yeah.
and added the
and
gun.
then the next round is the one that I'm gonna remake in Sunshine.
Here we are live from Rainbow Downhill. Without jump drifting, you cannot master this course. This
Will you be playing games this whole time, Leaf, or is that, or are you gonna do that in your like chat and
I'm
stuff?
playing games. I mean, if you ask me to join a conversation where I gotta use my brain, no can do, sir, but I'm here.
I mean, your presence is always appreciated. for the 2 seconds you do speak up.
Luigi continues to ride in the top group. Luigi, impressive
I'm just so
short
tired of putting down notifications.
Rubbing is
Just getting
great.
something
The next
else.
two, Luigi, great dead heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wade. I asked you for Indians, which you didn't respond up. Do you have an archive of that Bamboo Forest
Oh, I
stage?
still have it. Yeah. I have it in all of its
Okay,
files.
if you could send me a working SZS, that would be fantastic.
No, sure. Yeah, I can do that. What do you?
Yeah, it's like
What-
I'm 99% sure at this point we're not going to use it in Super Mario Eclipse. Like I'm pretty sure we already
Oh, no,
agreed
yeah,
on
yeah.
that. Like it's like one
No,
of those,
so
it's one of those kind of scrap stages. But I've got like this big folder of all the custom stages that we've developed over the course of the mod. With the one that you're, or at least ones that are in like a presentable state. And like that is including like test maps and stuff that we're not using anymore. And so far, with you giving me that Bamboo Forest stage, I'll have 32 unique stages in here. So, or at least like edited stages. Like I've got like the Super Mario Eclipse open world version of Bianco Hills in here. So stuff like that. And so it's just like, it just kind of occurred to me the other day that I think that's one stage I was created for Super Mario Eclipse that I don't have archived. So I wanted to get that done
yeah, that's
before I
fine.
forget.
I've been keeping it archived. So here's my plan. So you know how I'm doing all the Daisy Cruiser stuff? Well, I'm gonna make it hidden out of bounds. There's gonna be a loading zone to it. So nobody's ever gonna find it unless they watched a very specific video on my YouTube channel. And so the idea is that nobody would care, nobody would give a shit, but if you're a big fan, then you'll know about the hidden level. That's what I was thinking.
So here's
at
what you,
least.
here's what you do next time. Like, when Tyler asks for a stage, you tell him yes, but it's like royalty commission. So like every time a person plays Super Mario Eclipse, or you could maybe go like off of YouTube views on the channel, you get 1 penny. And so like
Nice.
whenever it comes to like the views, the 1 penny makes more sense. Otherwise you'd be like $1 per player, and that way you could be making thousands of dollars.
But yeah, the loading zone for that stage is just going to be out of bounds in an area that's pretty hard to clip out of bounds in, except if you know the spot. So.
Why do they make it difficult to block rival carts? The most talented driver is Luigi. What thrilling techniques will we see?
Man, I wish Super Mario Sunshine was on the Wii, because then I would have native internet support, and then from there I could create an online service for Super Mario Sunshine that lets people play multiplayer together, and then whenever they're all playing multiplayer together, thousands of people, and it's raving, I'll just update my online service to install a brick onto their Wiis that destroys them forever.
Nice.
And they don't go
Wow.
to jail. And like that would
Dude,
be
spreading
cool.
around viruses on Nintendo Wii's in 2023 or 2022. Dang, that sounds like the best thing ever.
I know. True.
Spreading
chat right
viruses
there.
on current day systems? No. Spreading viruses on Nintendo Wii? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can you guys do something for me too?
No.
I just created another folder for something that I just spontaneously thought of. We need to keep an archive of all the custom models and stuff that we create too. So like all the stages, like visual and collision models, models for like all the player characters, you know, like the custom nozzles and stuff, like the Beta Piranha Blonde model I made, like the Beta Bianca, like all of like the models and textures and stuff that we make and everything. Like we need to keep an archive of those too.
For what purposes, though? Just to have it?
Just to have it, and so that way when Super Mario Eclipse goes public, we could like fully make all the stuff that we created open source for everyone else
I mean,
to use.
isn't the ISO kind of open source for everyone to use? They just have to extract it.
When Super Mario Eclipse fully releases, Josh and I don't want people with like intense like coding and modeling and knowledge and stuff, and having to watch a billion tutorials and download a bunch of tools and stuff to get like the one thing that they want to use for their own project. You know,
I guess.
But if they had intense modding knowledge, then wouldn't that not be a problem?
I think people can
Anyways.
learn how to mod a game. It's not that hard, at least when there's tutorials.
Yeah, because honestly, I think if they're having issues digging up a file out of an ISO with established and easy-to-use tools, then they are not fit
Yeah,
for modding.
that's a them problem. We blame it on them.
Anyway.
Alright,
I can't remember what I was going to say.
Hey Josh, come have one of these. I think they changed the consistency of them. I like the outside part. It's more like gummy now. Here, extra incentive. Have two.
And just like that, I've made double profit.
Well, that's fine. I can't eat a million of these anyway, and I've already basically eaten the entire rest of the thing. So.
oh wait, is that...
But seriously, it's weird. Like, it's weird.
Oh yeah, I figure I might as well show this off on stream, because it's just very neat. Oh yeah, I'm streaming to Twitch. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
to Twitch. Where's the link?
I'd say, I mean, you can right-click my profile and I have it linked, so... But this is a model from a SMS ROM hack of Days Gone By. And, sadly, the model remains, but not the textures. So, it's just something to have fun looking at, really.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Like, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll go back and give this textures, but it's just very nice looking. But I don't want to go through the pain.
You were saying it was for what again?
An SMS mod of long gone past days. Way back when. Back in the year 20-13. Or something like that.
That's not that
No, it's
bad.
not. It was really good. I've even seen a couple of pictures of it when it was textured. But yeah, the only version that remains is the untextured version.
Mm.
I really like this house, though. This house is really good. Like, look at that. It's like Eged's secret workshop.
Slash bar.
Oh, yeah, slash bar. You know, he has to have a side gig. He can't just be an inventor. He needs money to get those tools, you know? Alright, anyways. Enough showing off what could have been. But yeah, the same dude who made that was the one who made Yoshi Village. So, yeah. And we do have that one textured, which is why I'm actually bothering to finish it. But yeah. Because this one was all fully textured and nice and really good looking and other adjectives. Like, look how clean that is. Then I had to make it dirty with my big-ass island. Anyways.
Okay, so a fully working, fully functional everything Beta Bianco is now officially archived.
Oh, wait, that's right. You wanted me to send you the stage, right?
What stage?
The dumb stage that I made in SketchUp.
Oh yeah, the Bamboo Forest.
I believe it was Dollpick EX7? I should double check that real quick.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm just gonna give it the. I'm just gonna call it like SME Bamboo Forest or something, and then just put it in the stage archive. When we're done developing the mod, literally the very last thing that we're gonna do besides bug testing is using up the last of the disk space we have to cram in as many unused assets that were left over from the mod's development and stuff just for people to
That
find
sounds
for
good.
funsies. So like you were saying about the bamboo stage being hidden in like a super secret loading zone, like way out of bounds somewhere that you could barely
Oh,
get
no,
to.
no, you
It's
can
like- it's like
definitely get to
doing
it.
stuff like
It's
that-
very easy to get to it,
doing
but
stuff
it's
like
very
that
hard to
for
know how to get to it.
absolutely everything.
Woo!
And it's just like,
Wow. Huh. Well, let's just say there's a reason that thing's going unused now. Alright, yeah, so it's Dalpiki X7, so I'm gonna send that to you.
And then there was like the idea that it came up with for a castle stage and stuff. But then by the time I finished, like I was modeling like a little bit of it and everything just to kind of test out some stuff, I decided that I didn't want to do it. But then I already had the test stage on hand, so I just included it in the F3 trailer because I needed an extra clip to fill the
Oh,
spot.
I remember that one. Yeah.
But it's not even actually going to go in the mod. But it, I mean, like as like a playable stage, but it will be left over within the files for people to find.
Then they can be like, damn, he fooled us all. It was just 7 polygons. Oh, I actually never showed off this stage on stream yet, I don't think. The one that I'm gonna
What
be working
stage?
on.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Mario's
yeah.
Dream
So,
one.
actually, I didn't show off anything I've worked on since the last dev stream.
Wait, when you get into the stage, let me see. Because from what little you showed me, I got an idea.
Oh, yeah, I already put the custom music in. But I guess it's more of a placeholder, but it's the exact music that I imagined it would play. Because I always like this song from Kirby, so I just put it in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
you picked a Kirby song. Okay. Well, never mind then. If you've already.
Well, I mean, I
done the
assume
thing.
if one of our music people can get on it to make an actual song for the stage, that would be better. But for now, it's the Kirby song because I had that in mind when I wanted to make this.
Oh my gosh, there's.
Oh yeah,
shine sprites in the
dude,
background
this
texture.
skybox is like a skybox of legends, I swear. The people who made this in the Mario Kart Arcade 2, I freaking love them. It has power moons, it has power stars, and it has shine sprites. It's perfect. Except it was before power moons existed, so it's just kind of a moon, but we pretend.
I mean, the stars and shine sprites don't have eyes either, so I totally like.
Yeah,
to think it's a power
exactly.
moon.
And then the moon is freaking gay, and I love it. Look how gay it is. It's so beautiful. I love this skybox. Then all the little constellation shit, it's so beautiful. And then the texture work. The texture work is all RGB rainbow shit too, and it's just so good looking. I love the way this looks. Ignore the water, I just haven't gotten that out of the level yet.
I think it looks kind of.
No,
nice.
I want to get the water out of here. It looks dog poop.
Well, I kind of liked it where it was like this weird like watery cloud
There
kind of
is-
hybrid thing. It makes it feel very like. It makes it feel very like ethereal.
There is a
and nice.
section.
Ethereal.
There is a section of the level that's gonna have water, so you're
Ethereal?
still gonna have a section.
Leaf, you said
It's pronounced
ethereal.
It's ethereal, like ITH.
Oh, ethereal.
That's how
Okay.
you pronounce it. But yeah, it means like kind of.
Also, Josh, I
Strange
think you
color.
lied. Maybe, mayhaps. Never mind. Nothing.
What?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. You didn't lie. I'm the liar.
Definitely.
But yeah, I simp for this Mario Kart track. So, I mean, not simp, what is it? Stan.
Also, stop overstuffing your stages with unorthodox amounts of blue coins, or else I'll be forced to remove some of them.
What do you mean?
You're putting like 14 blue
Well,
coins in
yeah.
one stage.
What's wrong with,
in
like...
another. Like, no.
What?
No, literally not at all. There needs to be a standard.
Nah, we gotta... We'll have a blue coin tracker. It'll be fine.
No. Just like, no. Like Leaf, do you want to go into a stage not knowing that there is exactly 14 blue coins?
That's
for you to
basically the
find?
way base Sunshine is, let's be real. Because,
No,
like, it's
because
30
you
in
already
every
know
stage, but...
everyone at the main world
Yeah, but
has 30.
there's 30 in every stage, but each stage has, like, little sub-loading zones, each with, like, either, like, 3 blue coins or, like, 10 blue coins, or... And then there's, like, 10 of, like, Delfino's blue coins that are in Corona Mountain, because that makes sense.
Here.
Oh, and then there's one of Delfino's blue coins is an airstrip, too. Like, I think it's fine. But I understand where you're coming from, though. And honestly, I kind of agree, having like a standardized amount of blue coins would be nice. So
I think we should do like 10 for each one of the new custom worlds that we're adding. Yes, even the Delfino ones, because there's no way I'm gonna squeeze 30 blue coins into Air to Rock, you know.
Now, if I have...
I think we should do standard 10 blue coins for each of like the big new worlds, and then 2 blue coins for each of the smaller ones.
2... I don't know.
Because then we could divide it up into groups of 5.
What about 10 for big worlds and 5 for small worlds?
Well, I don't know, because we can't get 5 into like...
Oh, okay, you mean that small.
Like,
okay, I was thinking like Peach Beach.
Yeah, like I mean, maybe we could do sets of 5 for ones like that, but I'm just like...
I genuinely think, I agree, like, it would be nice to have, like, a standardized number that every stage has, so you don't have to think too much about it, you're just like, oh yeah, I got, like, 3 more to go. But at the same time, if we have a blue coin tracker, it wouldn't mean all that much. Aside just, like, neatness and stuff. Oh wait, you know what we could do for the blue coin tracker? We could do Game Boy Horror, but make it something for Sunshine instead.
Well, I wonder what
Yeah,
fun
exactly.
Because it's like it was Game Boy Color, and then
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
Game Boy Horror. Because you know Luigi's Mansion was like a ghost tracker thing, and then it's like, what can we do for tracking?
Oh my god.
I don't know, like it's like currency.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure that out.
I think the little like beeping noise that like the Game Boy Horror does too. Like I feel like just the Game Boy Horror would do perfectly in Sunshine, you know, for blue coins. Like that little like light the bulb that flashes colors. Just have that in the corner of the screen with a little peak of a Game Boy or something. Or maybe if we do go down the route of GBA compatibility, cause GameCube and cause GameCube's cool.
Wait, I thought that's what you were talking about.
So we'd probably do GBA instead of a GBC. Oh wait, I forgot to show off the rest of the stages I was working on since last time. I mean, I probably should have done this at the beginning of the stream like I said I would, but it works fine in the middle too, I guess. Yeah.
You know, if you're streaming development of the mod, should we ping Skywatchers?
We could do that next time. It's already been like an hour or two. Because I'll probably only be on for another hour or so before I get tired. By the way, I'll have like a lot more time to do this stuff next week since it's like spring break for us. So I don't know what days you guys are available.
I'm available every night and all day on Sundays.
I'm available every night, baby. Brain. Oh yeah, that's what I did. So Serena Beach, Mission 1. And I just did a little fluff up of the stage to make it all nice and plot stuff. And Peach has her luggage because she's getting out of the hotel room because you know it's post the events of Sunshine theoretically. And I got text for all of them and stuff. And to make it more
video, but your screen, like the screen share is frozen.
Oh, yeah, to enhance realism, we got world building. Now they're shipping cargo to Delfino.
Yeah,
So
I
nice.
noticed. I thought that was actually kind of cool.
But yeah, I uploaded a video of this part to my YouTube channel like a couple days ago. I just threw together shit.
Yeah, that's where I watched it.
Yeah.
That's where I watched it. I know that that's for your mod right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Specifically, but I might want to retool it a little bit to fit the context of Super
Yeah,
Mario
that'd be
Clips a little
completely
better.
fine by me. But my idea for the plot was just, oh, okay, well now we gotta get home. We're on this island, and now we gotta get home to Mushroom Kingdom, you know? And that was the idea. That's literally it. Easiest Mario-like plot ever. Yeah, and then the hotel owner also owns the cruise ship. That's the lore. And Toadsworth is just here like, ah, Master Mario, would you please thank this fine gentleman for letting us on the boat? And then you go on the boat.
Time to test the hopefully fixed map model that you sent me.
Yeah, the map model is fixed, but you know, camera data is still being rude.
Oh, come on. Sometimes the GameCube adapter wants to work.
Oh, by the way, Rhythm, do you have the driver for the GameCube adapter? Because apparently you need to install a driver for it, and I've never done that.
Yeah, I have the driver.
Like, would you be able to send it to me?
I always have to constantly reinstall it over and over and over again because sometimes the like Dolphin decides it wants to detect the GameCube adapter and other times it doesn't. So basically every single time I start Dolphin, after like a session of testing and then like I go to bed and you know something like that, like every time I start it, I have to, you know, reinstall the driver every single time.
Kind of stinko. Yeah, but I just have the adapter at home and I tried using it and it just didn't work. And then somebody in a Discord channel like earlier today was just like, oh, then you probably need to install the driver. And I'm like, wait, it doesn't just auto install the driver when I plugged it in? Cause yeah. Because my mouse did that and my controller did that. So I kind of just assumed the adapter would, but oh yeah, so what I did with Daisy Cruiser, got shadows, they work. More shadows, they also work. Music. I also did some vertex coloring everywhere, just to make it look a bit better. More
Yes, I still want to get to the water park, but if you can't tell, I'm about to be done with Air to Rock's visual model, and I'm kind of trying to crack down on getting that done.
I mean, understandable. You want to work on your own stuff, you know? Oh, and this is going to be the entrance to, the casino level that Uncle Meat was making, but, he's kind of not in the best situation right now, so, you know. It'll be a bit of a wait on that one. But if he, for some reason, cannot finish it, I can definitely do that. But he seems like he wants to finish it, so, you know, I'm gonna leave him to it, you know? I felt like putting graffiti back here because, like, it just made sense. Like, you know, they're cargo crates, graffiti. It's just the perfect place for graffiti, you know?
Also, Hank didn't do it when he initially built the stage, but Secret of the Shed, but when I did this, the little Pianta object that has like the Stroll and Stu's walking around in it and everything, I moved the rail all the way across the stage, one node by one, and got it put in the spot where it needs to be, so now the Stroll and Stu's will actually follow the path.
Oh, the other thing I did fix up since the last time I did a dev stream, and I think people are gonna like this one. Part of it was Josh, mostly Josh, but I also did a little bit of things too.
I got
so we have actual slip collision, so like actual ice physics, and you can like stack the momentum by hover nozzling, so it's very fun.
Hey Wade, do you know how to apply that global lighting thing to objects?
The global lighting thing? Like, what do you mean?
Like how when an object like spins and rotates around, the lighting will automatically
yeah,
like,
it's a material properties thing. JSON stuff.
Dude, put that on your iceberg.
I don't even want to think about that, because I only know how to do it with the wood texture.
Imagine being cringe.
Yeah. If somebody makes a JSON for it that you just like works with anything, I'd do it though.
Maybe Halster knows. Wasn't he the one?
Yeah,
because
he did it. He did it, but like, wait, didn't he? Wait. No, actually, maybe that would work. Yeah, maybe it would work. I don't know. But I gave the tops of the icebergs a nice blue vertex coloring, so it's more easy to tell where you're gonna land.
Yeah.
So now it's like visually a bit more clear where you're going. And where I'm going is to an early grave. And then there's the tornadoes that Josh heavily improved on.
I did.
Get out of here, blowy. Whoa, the blowy Joey gets blown by the tornado. No way.
Yes, everything gets blown by the tornado.
But the blowy
It doesn't
Joey
make
kinda
sense.
just,
He's
like, blown away so hard.
All right. Anyways,
I mean, honestly, it kind of does make sense. Blowy Joey's literally
oh, you know what?
just
You're
air.
right. But yeah, the tornado kind of looks more like strands of toilet paper now, and
I've already challenged you to make a better texture, or really a better model, technically, and you still haven't come through
I
with
thought
it,
you
so.
like edited the. I don't know. Whatever. I think it looks bad, but I don't care enough to fix it.
It could look better, but in my opinion, it's fine that if it was in the finished version of the model.
Yeah, exactly. I think I remember trying to edit the model and then running into some issue or something. But it like bobs you up and down now. And you actually have slower falling speed too. And you're actually able to control your directions like a good game would.
And you can use your hover. The tornadoes actually
Yeah, it's pretty
function.
amazing. So that makes this a lot more manageable now, so now you can actually play the level and actually have fun. Unbelievable.
I swear, Blue Bell Vanilla ice cream is so good.
Oh, actually, there's also another thing you can do with tornadoes, because Josh programmed it in a really cool way. But if you start off at like the bottom of it, sometimes it like launches you higher.
Yeah, because that's more time
Yeah,
to
exactly.
build your
So I think I
momentum.
did like it by accident by just like walking off one time, and I figured that out. But if you get it just right, you know. Yeah, there you go. I think you can. I think you can probably skip all the way up to this tornado if you get it just right.
Your best bet would be to jump up into the bottom of it, or do that.
Speedruns of this game are gonna be
for
great.
real. And then you can just cheese this one by jumping from the top of the mountain. But oh yeah, and then the secret course, because I did make improvements to that as well. Very minor improvements, but I think they were very fine additions. So, first change, we put the ice block...
And Josh, you still need to fix the ice block glitch.
What?
You still need to fix the ice block glitch.
I don't
actually, it just depends which direction you scale the ice blocks that causes the...
Even though it's an entirely legit reason to, like, a thing to do, I don't want to.
Mother, when can I leave to
I was about to do that.
I got the whole
Tyler, when can I mod Eclipse on my phone? I've got the whole world to see.
Anyways, now that they're done talking, because I ignored them, like the meanie I am, we...
Who are you even
to Twitch
talking
chat
to?
in general. I mean, not a lot of people are chatting, but there's a couple people who are just sitting back and enjoying it. So I had the ice block here, and that was Hank's idea to put it in the ice block, so you have to do the red coins when you have flood and stuff, and you have to have flood in order to do the second half. But I saw people in the demo just kind of going for the second half because they're like, what the frick is this thing? And so they just jump for it.
Yeah.
So now I put a nice big ice block there to let you know, hey, don't go here. And so now you just have to go, wabam. And then it'll... Well, I scaled it the wrong way, so it just got bigger. But if I scaled it the right way, it would have just, like, disappeared in 3 sprays.
Well, I mean, what you did right there... Wade, right there, that is the weird ice block glitch thing that desperately needs fixing because it's crushing people.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was that one ice block that was crushing people, so I just changed which direction it was, like, getting scaled by, and then that fixed it. It's kind of funky, but you can fix it without changing the game's code. But yeah, I did that so now players don't think about going there without flood.
Play through the stage and let me see the normal path. Let me see the ice blocks when you're going across and see if I feel the depth perception is any better.
I saw a lot of people struggling with this first jump, so I made the platform a little bit lower and stuff. Oops.
Wow, imagine being cringe at the
My
game.
thumb accidentally hit the D-pad.
Exactly.
Also, I definitely think that one of our biggest, like, criminal mistakes from the Super Mario Eclipse demo was that we should have specified that most of the like challenges presented in the demo were from past halfway through the mod.
Yeah, that's also true. Cause mine's gonna be like at the end of it because you're going back, right? You know.
Well, no. In Super Mario Eclipse and in your mod, the stages have 2 different contexts. In your mod, it's you're going back to the Mushroom Kingdom. In Super Mario Eclipse, it's like you're like going on like a tour to visit the other islands and stuff. To visit like the local areas. Oh, sorry, excuse me. To visit the local areas surrounding Isle Delfino is just part of your quest.
You know, Wade did such a good job using
Hey,
up all of his
I'll come
blood.
back in a little bit.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to use all of the entire flood tank just to spray that one ice block.
Well, the good thing is that you don't need flood anymore. Well, Wade does.
And then the other thing that I got a lot of progress on since last dev stream,
You're so good, Wade.
was the thing that my brain thinks of sometimes water park. I basically finished it, like basically.
Just like how I'm basically going to be
Awesome.
right back.
So yeah, like the visual model is all done. 100% we're good. And I even got the fancy with the minus shading and shadows. But the animated water also looking fine as hell. So you'll notice the animated water fades into the blackness of the pipe. So it looks like it actually is like, you know, disappearing into the darkness. And I had to ask on the Sunshine Hut how to edit the material properties to get that to work. But, you know, we ended up figuring out how to do it, and now you can vertex color water. So that's neat.
Yeah, it's nice,
Yeah,
Wade. Great job.
And then I got the, swooshy toilet bowl water. Ooh. It's really nice. And then there's this little part that's extruded out here. That's for blue coin. Just a little blue coin sitting up here.
So, answer me this, Wade. This leads into a secret
The
course,
toilet
right?
bowl, yeah.
Well, we'll go to it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you come down here and you slide down and you go whoop, right into the secret course. So tell me this, number one, what secret course does that even go to?
That goes to it's either the one that's gonna be the one that me and Henk made for that level comp that one time, or it's gonna be the lily pad one. But I think I'm gonna switch the lily pad one to this one over here, because it's like the splashy kids playground area, and the like lily pad, the lily pad climbing thing makes sense for like the playground area, in my head at least. So.
Okay, now, okay, so tell me this way. When you get the shine sprite in the secret course and you take the warp pad to get out, how on earth do you get back here to the water park without like having to start all the way over from the very beginning? Like, where does it even put you out at when you leave the secret course?
Wait, what do you mean?
When you leave the secret course, where do you come out at? Because like,
we could in
say,
theory,
like, in Bianco Hills, because the way we're redoing everything in Bianco Hills, when like, for example, you beat the secret course and you jump on the warp pad to get out. Oh, okay, so it's right here. Okay, because oh, that's nice. That gives me Finding Nemo vibes. You should give that whole thing slidey collision.
I initially was just gonna make it so you climb up here and grab a blue coin. So that's why I don't have slidey collision on it, but... So wait, so we're doing like exits to the secret course or something?
More or less. What I'm saying is that, like, for example, if you beat Hillside Cave Secret, and you use the warp pad next to the shine sprite to get out of the stage, because remember, we're removing the exit area thing, since we're removing boot outs too. Well, like, when you jump on the warp pad, it'll put you back in Bianco Hills and you'll spawn right next to the Hillside Cave Secret entrance.
I like the idea of having it spit you at the bottom of the toilet bowl, but also
That's just what I was,
Yeah.
just what I was asking, because it's like it's a one-way trip into the secret course. You can't really spawn back out right next to the secret course's opening. So I was asking you what your plans were for that, because I honestly thought I had mentioned that we were doing that.
No,
before,
not
but
to
I
me
guess
at
not.
least. I just think you just respawn back at the beginning of the level, because that'd be like the way it works in every other stage, I'd imagine.
And I'm changing that so that way you spawn in relatively close proximity to where you entered the secret course from, so you can basically pick back up where you left off.
So how are we gonna program this into the game? Is Josh gonna do a fancy?
We just literally all we need to do is just use the Mario position OBJ
Oh wait, does that work
object.
with any warp ID?
I think so.
Because it would have to
more or
work with
less.
specific warp
It's just-
IDs rather than
just-
like the warp world ID. Instead of like it being from just like Bianco Hills, it'd have to be like
basically what it does. The Mario.
an EX.
Well,
stage.
we can edit it. We can edit it even if it doesn't immediately work for us. But basically, all it does is it just has a list of coordinates to determine where you spawn in the world if you're returning.
No, yeah, I've
from
edited
another
it before.
world.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I was saying we were going to use that for secret courses too, and it really should be incredibly easy for Josh to allow us to use whatever ID we want. Oh, this is looking so good. We just need a whole bunch of objects to fill the stage with. Because right now it just feels very weird and lonely and deserted.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Oh man, and it's gonna look so good when I throw in all
Oh
the
yeah,
vertex shading.
I've
with
already
all, like, the
done.
blue
I've already done a
threads
good
and
bit of
stuff.
vertex shading on like the pipes and stuff because you kind of need to, otherwise
need
it looks really bad. Yeah, so the pipes have vertex coloring. The toilet bowl has vertex coloring. But everything else that's not the slides does not have vertex coloring.
Hey, can you walk over to that blue pipe again? The one that you were running
Yeah, I kind of
through?
don't like my vertex coloring on that one, honestly. But
No, I was thinking of something.
Yo, wait, what is this graphical thing?
Okay.
Wait, is it like it's somewhat transparent? What the heck?
Oh yeah, I noticed that while I was playing too, but I don't think.
I don't
fix
even
that.
know what
I don't
that
know.
is.
I don't even know what it's called yet. I
It
think
is
it's
kinda
kind of cool
funky.
though. Now, oh wait, hold on. Go right back to the entrance of the pipe. The other entrance way, the one you came in from. Okay, now jump right into the opening. Wade, no,
What?
wrong entrance.
There's only 2 entrances.
The other. Well, go to the other side first. I'm trying to check something that we may want to do with collision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just jump right into the very beginning part of the
Okay.
pipe.
I'm in the beginning part.
Oh, hold on, your stream's a little behind what you're
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
and doing.
it does that.
Okay, now zoom all the way in. Okay, now slowly walk forward. Damn it, it won't work. I was saying what we should do is, if the camera, when it's fully zoomed in on Mario, can get close enough to the, the ceiling of the pipe that it would, like, be under it when Mario's walking through, then we should make it so the pipe has collision that doesn't let the camera pass through it, so that way it'll stay inside the pipe with Mario, so you can actually see the holes that you're supposed to jump
Yeah.
over. But I mean, I wonder if we could just set the collision inside the pipe to use a different camera type that like pans up really close behind Mario. So you can see
Actually,
better.
I think the best bet would just be to use like a static camera like they use in the hotel, like how there's like a static camera for the rooms, so we could have the static camera be set to like the end of the pipe, and then you could just jump and into the distance. Assuming we could get that to work both ways for like if you're walking from it in this side and it would look this way. But
no, I really think it would just be best to like the hotel's camera when you're in the attic and how you could pan it up like really close behind Mario. I think we should use that one.
wait, that's a thing?
So that way players can like like they can zoom the camera up right behind Mario, so that way they can actually see the holes that they're supposed to jump
Yeah.
over in the pipe. Because otherwise, people are just like only going to be jumping on top, and it's like I do want some people to at
Well,
least
I
go through
mean,
it because it looks
people
cool.
won't be jumping on top if I make it slip collision.
Well, then they'll just jump over.
Well, and then at least if they're jumping over, that's a skill, you know? Jumping past shit, now that's a talent. Look at that. Oh. Okay, well, you can't do much there. Alright, well, see, it's a talent. I didn't have the talent. Oh, yeah, and, perfect stage for Beyblades, might I add. If I do a Beyblade correctly, I mean. The freaking Beyblade. So fun. And
Secret of the Shed. See, it doesn't even show up all messed up in the actual bin
no,
editor
yeah, which is funky,
itself.
because usually bin editor does MIP maps, so I wasn't sure why it wasn't, but...
Did you ever send me that camera data?
Rhythm?
No, me.
Me? You?
Did you ever send me the camera data?
No, because it was my camera data and Rhythm's was better.
Jeez.
Download the camera data yourself.
Hold on.
Ha 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 ha.
I'll send you
Evil.
one.
Chaotic evil. I'm gonna have my chaotic evil moment, Josh.
Chaotic evil my ass.
Josh, I'm dropping it in VIP, no mic.
Well, I can't wait for you to do vertex shading and shadows on this Rhythm.
Shadows are going to be a nightmare, but the vertex
Yeah.
will be fun.
Oh, I also vertex painted the mushroom cap here. I guess the underside could be darkened, but yeah, the upside of it is vertex painted as well. The pipes over here. Also, I think this was my first time ever doing vertex coloring on this red guy right here. So it's absolutely awful. Just look at that. Look at that awful vertex coloring. It's a real shame. Like those 3 polygons up at the top. Like look at them. Oh, it's so gross. But you know, you gotta start somewhere. Oh, and I definitely gotta redo the water fountain because texture's just kind of out of place, but... what time is it? Oh, it's only 12:30, that's fine. I'll probably go for like another half an hour.
I think I'm just gonna mess around with the camera until I can figure out how to
No,
get it to
me and
work.
Josh were looking at it, and we legit have no clue. Because I even did my own custom setup for the camera. Like, I just completely scrapped yours, copied a file from a different stage and pasted it into there, and then I made the camera data in there, and it was still messed up. Like, it's actually hopeless. At least until you manually edit the camera file or something.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to manually edit the camera.
Like with
Another thing that I'm confused
like
about
without
is why...
the camera editor program.
Yeah.
Like, you mean like the actual ones and zeros and shit? Because that's what I was assuming Josh meant when he said he'd have to do it manually.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't say I was making anything manually. I said I was prepared to file.
You would what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, the two problems that I'm having with the camera right now is that it's doing a weird thing where instead of just like seamlessly moving around the map continuously, it's like every single time it goes to a keyframe, it like starts.
Oh
and
no,
stops.
yeah, no,
It
yeah.
goes
That's
and
something that I was just telling Josh earlier. How it's all like very jittery and rigid for the most part. Like what we need is like a feature that makes it so it like naturally curves between each point. You know.
And then another thing. Anyway, another thing is that it's supposed to be stationary on the shine sprite for the first keyframe of the thing up until like the second one. And then when it hits the second keyframe is when it's supposed to start moving. So there's like a little bit of pause, like the moment the screen fades from black and like shows the stage, like you see the shine sprite sitting there for a little bit before it starts moving. You know, like it usually does in the game. But in my case, for whatever reason, it's just ignoring that, and it's just playing the second keyframe twice in a row. So I have no idea what's up, but I just changed the first keyframe and just set it to something. So I'm just gonna run this and see if it changed at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust Spin Editor's output. It's clearly different from what the Nintendo, like, startcamera.bck's are like.
You're saying that bin editors BCKs aren't the same as Nintendo's?
In a way that could potentially be the cause of that.
I wonder if you make the BTK in an entirely different stage, where it appears flawless, and then you just copy and paste it into that stage if it would work.
No.
You see, that's the type of logic I work by, usually.
Yeah, but think about it. Bin Editor has absolutely no code for changing the camera data based on a stage. And I was just looking at the two files between Beta Bianco and this one, and they're both made the same way. Which, by the way, Kyra, watch my stream.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Let me know when you are.
You know, I should make a thing in the overlay for Josh Cam. Let me do that real quick.
Weird.
What?
that's one thing right there. It doesn't seem like it's saving my changes.
Anyways, Tyler, watch my stream.
There we go. Now we got Josh Cam.
No, I mean like from the things you can hear it better. That way you're
Wait, why is it not?
To the desktop audio from across the room.
How does one even though?
I don't even think I can hear it through Discord anyway. So,
I mean, I'm streaming it. Where
Do you know how to wait? Do you know how to full screen the Discord streams?
I mean, you could just like.
I don't know why it's not doing it.
I'm not sure. If
Oh, okay, there it goes.
do
Never mind.
that, and
Easy.
there's a full screen button. Anyways, so you should be able to hear it.
Josh Cam. Where do we put Josh Cam?
I've seen those.
Yeah. Makes me feel uncomfortable. What should I do?
I'm
There's
just
3 of them right
doing
now.
big or small. I feel to make it big. I don't care. But it looks can't have it overlapping.
Just the. I'll take your place, Arthur.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll keep them small. But at least we got Josh Cam now.
So here's number 2. So the first one's my favorite.
What? Wait, did they really just...
A game for kids and grown-ups. Buster, what seems to be the problem?
I guess they did just repeat it?
Wow! Luigi! Driving the wrong way. Mario! The thunderstick.
Oh. It's not even. It's not even what I thought it was. Okay. Well, I can accept that.
You gotta be kidding, 3.
And then number 3.
Luigi is now in 6th place.
No, it's not worth it doing this way.
Thank you. Just the stark voice difference. It's the Arthur music. With each other. Heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. Still though, just the start of it all, just, I think I'm big enough to take a bath of my own, but my mom insists she go with me. What should I do? Nobody said you can't join us, Arthur. Yo.
Weird, it's not saving my changes.
To the camera? Ah.
Yeah.
We found the culprit.
Well, something weird about it anyway. Oh. Hey, got it to save. Okay. Progress.
I don't care what Hank says. Doritos are good.
Doritos. Instead of Doritos, it's
Ugh.
Doritos.
I don't know how I feel about that pronunciation.
Well,
See, I don't
about
even.
it. Dora's
Oh, Dora's
toes.
toes.
But it's
See,
Dora.
Okay.
See, I don't even mind if the camera does the weird jittery thing instead of being all smooth, just so long as it isn't doing that thing at the very beginning where it plays the same thing twice.
Is that even the right grass texture?
Yes. I'm not
That's
even watching your
definitely
stream,
not
but
the right texture. Dude, did it not dump that texture? If it didn't, I'm just kind of screwed, because, like, this is the only dump I could get. I had to do it manually, and it took me, like, a good couple hours to figure out. Let me share the pain of how I got these textures from the Mario Kart Arcade. So, the arcade cabinet, it actually is just, like, a modified GameCube. So, yeah, I just used PyISO tools, which is the same thing for decompiling ISOs, for GameCubes. And I used that to dump the files. And then once I got the files, apparently I think it's developed by Namco, because it uses a bunch of Namco's, like, proprietary stuff. And it turns out that the exact same file formats that are used in Mario Kart Arcade from, like, 2004 are still used today in Smash Brothers Ultimate. So I had to download some, like, Smash Brothers 4 and Smash Ultimate, like, modding tools to, like, dump the textures. Yeah, it was really fun.
I mean, why
Yeah,
fix
yeah,
what
true.
ain't broken, you know?
Oh, you know, it is the wrong grass texture. There's these guys, and that's probably what it is. Is there even a second grass texture? Ugh. Ugh.
Because, see, that's the weird thing, is that it doesn't do the weird jitter thing, when I run the demo in the bin editor.
No,
it just
yeah, it's
seamlessly
so
goes
funky.
from point to...
But I guess to the bin editor, it wouldn't know that it's doing it itself wrong, because it's, you know, it's just kind of a program.
Okay.
No. It's better. It's better. It's better. Maybe another pass. Maybe a little darker, maybe.
You've got to be kidding! A game for kids and grown-ups! What's the problem, Arthur?
I think I'm big enough to take a bath on my own now, but my mom insists she come with me. What should I do?
But my mom insists on getting in the tub with me.
What should I do?
I'll take your place, Arthur. Nobody said you can't join us, Arthur.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, please, just don't do the beginning thing, please.
So wait, what is this?
For Mario's Dream, a course I'm gonna make.
Hey, I fixed the opening thing! But I still don't know why it's jitter.
I mean, the jitter between points is just the way it be, so... How'd you fix it, by the way?
I just went and just, like, manually reset the first keyframe, but then, as just an extra measure, I, like, set the coordinates of each one of the points for the look at and look from keyframes by 1. Just in case. There we go. So, I think that means that Secret of the Shed is done. Also, you know what's funny? I explained to Hank how I initially wanted this stage to be shaped, like, 3 different times, and he still made it wrong.
Wait, what shape did you say?
But imagine, like, a stage that, like, goes up, like a big slope, but it zigzags
Oh,
back and
like
forth the whole
like
way
the
up.
Marie Towers from Splatoon?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I remember you talking about that with them.
Yep, and Hank just made it a spiral.
I heard your thing about
Just
a
a generic, generic.
Did you want a spiral?
Just a generic spiral. I literally drew a picture for him of how I wanted it to be shaped, and he drew a spiral, and he made a spiral. But
Probably made it while he was high as fuck.
But oh well. This secret course is pretty good anyway. And of course, he insists that he's still working on Block World, even though it's been like, I think a year now, and he said he maybe has something about the size of the shell secret done. And I'm not even sure if he's doing it right, because he said for whatever reason he refuses to send me any pictures.
Sussy Baka.
Alright, Secret of the Shed is done. Poison in the poison blue, there's poison in the poison blue, corruption, greed and feud are all I see. You're in a disarray, things used to be a different way. Whatever happened to the golden age? Gone, yeah,
I just got an idea for
away.
the Mario's Dream level. I must DM Uncle Nate.
He's probably
I
not
mean,
gonna
it's
see
true,
it.
but...
Gone, yeah, it's gone away. So don't ever turn your back again. One false move and we're all dead. Here I am, here I am, here I am. I'm back at the crossroads again. Oh, let me stand, let me stand, let me stand on top of the mountain again. Rejoice, Wade. That is adding the bamboo stage and Secret of the Shed. That is now 33 stages. All in at bare minimum playable form. Think about that, Wade. 33 custom stages.
Needs more blue coins.
Wade.
If we want to hit 180, I think we're gonna be leaning into them blue coins a bit.
Wade, even without blue coins, we were at 130.
That's assuming
literally not even counting like.
That's assuming we're actually
game.
gamers who know what we're doing, though. And at least for at least for me, I don't know what I'm doing.
Like, I'm sorry, Wade. I'm pretty confident that I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Also, you gotta love how Avenger Blood is like, yep, your southernness is showing through because of the kind
Honestly,
of
I didn't even.
I'm just like,
No, I'm just using the tree that has pine cones on it. You do realize these things grow like all
Yeah,
over
also,
America, right?
is it actually true that there's like regional pine trees? Cause if so, I gotta take a picture of the pine tree back at my house once I go home next week.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm just hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Oh, did it crash? Oh no, it goes. Ooh. Oh no, that'd be a perfect source of water. Dude, modeling that's gonna be fun. I feel like that's a save it for next stream moment. Do you see that water fountain there? It's probably pretty small on stream, I'm sorry. That water fountain, man. That's gonna be fun. Like the animated water, that's gonna be very fun. But that would make for a good water source for a level like this, where it's like way up above the clouds and stuff, so. I think I gotta go for it. I can barely even tell what texture it's using.
Luigi, comes with your cart?
Okay, it has like a... I have no clue. It's using a variety of textures.
Luigi! Wow! Luigi! Driving the wrong way. Oh, and the race is over.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm good to stop here for now. I gotta get to sleep for class tomorrow. Amongst other things.
Wait, look in the
The VIP.
VIP no mic.
Yo, is it the human and a squirrel? Yo, it's
Hold
Squidward
on.
and Sandy.
G-
I'm seeing Squidward and Sandy. Also, yeah, those are pine trees, yeah. I'm getting Sandy's tail right here. And it's like Squidward's big fat nose.
See this?
Yeah,
Wade.
I'm seeing
Aerial rock.
it. I still think... I think it's kind of hard to tell that it's
Hang on, let me...
that sort of environment, but...
Wade, I'm sharing...
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Are you on Josh's?
I'm not sharing shit.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
was
show it on
disconnected.
Discord.
What? Uh-oh. I think my internet cut out for just like a split second.
Yeah, your mountains
It
are
just
like just like
annihilated
round.
me.
These guys are all bumpy and like. But you know
There we
that's
go.
just GameCube, so you know. Oh, you'll make it sure. Oh, actually, is it? We'll bigginize that for a minute, folks. Look at that pine tree. Look at that pine tree.
But there, do you...
No, yeah,
do
I
you
get
see,
it. I get
Wade?
it.
Do you see? Airdo rock, people, come on! And yes, I use the airstrips like a flagpole as a base.
Oh,
for
so it's the
this.
same height?
So
And so you
we
can just put the pole there.
Yeah, so well, mostly there's like a certain point at the top where the tree just gets too thin, where I just capped it off at and stuff, because I don't think Mario would realistically be able to climb higher than that. But it's not by much. You can climb up the majority of this thing. But yeah, we'll just put the airstrip's like climbing pole object over it, and so that way you can
Alright.
climb the trees. Anyway, I gotta add pine cones to this and then copy
Cool.
paste it around the map.
You should put a couple of pine cones on the floor as well.
I was thinking about that.
If you don't put pine cones on
Yeah.
the floor, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, you got pine cones on the floor so you can like crunch them.
Rhythm.
I will have to disown you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, hold on. Oh boy. Woo, look at this. Look at the Look at the model for the leaves on this thing.
GameCube polycount's gonna love that.
How many tries is that game?
I like how me and Josh had the
Like
exact same
300 tries,
response.
Also, you could see the different colors on the vertex painting that I was using and like the different techniques to give the tree.
Yes, but how
This
many
kind of-
faces is that? Like 300?
No idea. Each
And
square
somehow your
is 2
pine tree-
tries, so
Can't you just like a multi-selection
And
on
your
the
pine tree
faces,
is
and then it would tell you how many you have selected?
and your pine tree is
Green.
still better than that in Legends Arceus.
180 faces.
That could be worse. That's pretty decent.
so that'll be 360 tries. If I were to
Yeah.
also also
You
select
see, it's a good thing where this
the,
isn't a GameCube,
wood
I mean an
material.
N64 game, because that would just be like the entire stage or something.
Do 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 do. Do 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 ba do 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 do.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I feel like this is a decent stopping point for me. I did model a thing,
Aw.
so I've definitely fall under the modeling tag on Twitch. Yeah. Professional. It's okay. I
Sad
helped out
days.
Rhythm. I procrastinated, got to show everybody cool shit I did while I haven't been streaming. We chatted about Arthur memes. I think it was overall pretty good.
Can they
Well,
hear us
duh.
talking in your stream?
That's kind of the point.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sexy.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you did, I don't know how you could last this long. I'm not that interesting, but I appreciate it. I guess I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Do you guys have any
See ya,
goodbye
Wade.
messages? All right.
No,
Nice.
they're dead.
All right then. I guess I'm done. See ya.